Good afternoon, and welcome to a distributed, more virtual CPA firm and ANA practice. Transform your PCR practice in 30 days. My name is Brian Siet. I am the Associate Director of Channels at CPA.com. I've been at CPA.com for about a year and a half, but I've been working in the accounting profession for way over 20 years. Prior to CPA.com and my prior employer at CCH, Walters Kluwer, I worked at a very large regional firm just outside of Boston, CBIZ, where I spent 4 years on the audit side and then 4 years on the tax side. A little bit about CPA.com. CPA.com is the technology subsidiary of the AICPA. The organization is a little over 20 years old, so this is our flywheel. These are our top 3 priorities: advancing the technology ecosystem for the accounting profession, leading technology research and innovation. So for example, last spring, CPA.com released a new white paper on the rise of artificial intelligence, a critical inflection point for the accounting profession, and driving the transformation of core practice areas, including client advisory services, CAS, tax planning, and audit and assurance services. So we were an early advocate on cloud technology, which really served as a catalyst for the emergence of the virtual CFO controllership service. And a few years ago, we decided that we wanted to lead the audit solution category, and we rolled out the Dynamic Audit Solution Initiative in partnership with the AICPA. So today I'm going to kind of provide some examples on some of the technology, give some insights around OnPoint PCR, and then I really want to end with some really great resources that CPA.com has put together, really in this pandemic, but a lot of great information around the virtual audit remote work tools, content, podcasts, key topics that are going around in today that are completely available for the entire membership. But first, let's kind of get into the topic at hand. So technology is forcing an evolution to the profession. Examples of how this has happened in the past include the move to the paperless binder, using portals, and cloud-based processing. We are in the process of disruptors like AI, machine learning, and blockchain beginning to make their mark on the profession. But many firms don't feel ready or sure or how to adopt technology effectively, or how to really develop a winning strategy with technology. Methodology for ANA services has changed as requirements and standards have changed, whether in response to Sarbanes-Oxley, SARS-21, or other new standards. However, in the digital age, methodology continues to transform into something that not only meets standards, but also drives automation to create consistency and standardization of these services. But today, many firms approach methodology like they approach technology changes, very guarded. So as you may be aware, before CPA.com and the AICPA started the Dynamic Audit Solution Initiative, known as DAS, we developed and launched the OnPoint Preparation, Compilation, and Review tool. OnPoint PCR was released in 2018 and provides a host of innovative features and capabilities. The development of this tool also allowed the AICPA and CPA.com to develop familiarity with the Caseware Cloud platform, which is the same platform on which DAS is being developed. As CPA.com and the AICPA continue to develop and continue the development of ANA solutions, we are working to build in the capability for integration with relevant applications across the spectrum of third-party vendors through an open AI architect. So our long-term vision is that once a fully auditing solution is commercially available, firms that perform audit prep, comp, and review engagements would have access to a single integrated platform with modularized content that firms can choose from based on the engagements and industries that they specialize in. So how does the ANA suite come into play? Well, as I mentioned, the first application in the OnPoint ANA suite, OnPoint PCR, was successfully launched in the market in 2018 as an end-to-end prep, comp, and review solution. To continue along the vision of a complete A&A solution, CPA.com and the AI CPA have developed additional applications to help the accounting and auditing firms progress these services into the future. These applications, powered by Casework Cloud, comprise the OnPoint A&A suite. So the OnPoint A&A suite includes products that support really 4 key areas: prep, comp, and review, client and team collaboration, data analytics, and employee benefit plan audits. Employee benefits is due out June of 2020. So OnPoint PCR, again, is the result of a collaborative effort among the AI CPA, Casework Cloud, and CPA.com. And it was designed specifically for preparation, compilation, and review work. The heartbeat of OnPoint PCR is the creation of guided engagements that leverages AI CPA methodology. In short, the term guided engagements refers to engagement administration that is intelligently built out as you progress through your work. So instead of starting with a comprehensive set of procedures and checklists that you have to pare down to your client situation, OnPoint PCR starts you with a clean, simple initial engagement acceptance and continuous form. And as you answer questions on the form, additional pertinent questions will start to appear, and that really guides the build out of the engagement and additional work papers when they will become available to you. So it's really from this foundation that OnPoint PCR also incorporates an integrated trial balance and lead sheet toolkit, as well as automated report and letter drafting. OnPoint PCR really brings all the technology together that you need in one solution for prep, comps, and review engagements into a nice, seamless experience. And when you also leverage the Casework Cloud platform for OnPoint PCR, which really helps also minimize your system needs for IT, also ensures security of the data and really positions your firm more easily to adapt emerging technologies. So let me just kind of do a quick kind of overview on some of the challenges. So let's talk a little bit about what went into the decision to create OnPoint PCR, because I think this is very important. The AICPA and CPA.com performed market research, and we reviewed data from multiple sources, including firm interviews, AICPA member feedback, and peer review data to better really understand the biggest challenges firms face regarding prep, comp, and review services. Several trends surfaced from this research, which led to the initial decision to take action into helping the profession at large improve upon their approach to financial statement services. And we break those really into 3 major trends, trends into 3 major pillars, I should say. Standards and quality, technology, and then efficiency and value. So I just want to kind of give everyone a little bit of a visual and how we're addressing some of these challenges. So designed specifically, again, for prep, comp, and review, the heartbeat of OnPoint PCR is in its guided methodology, which leverages the AI CPA methodology as the cornerstone for firm templates. In short, guided engagements provides engagement administration that is intelligently built out as you progress through your work. Instead of starting, again, with a comprehensive list of procedures and checklists that you have to pare down to your client situation, OnPoint PCR really starts with a clean, simple initial engagement acceptance and continuation form. And as you answer questions on the form, pertinent additional questions will appear and additional work papers will become available. But again, only relevant information is revealed, which really helps ensure that the engagement is guided with confidence with only the required work to complete. Further, the benefits of OnPoint Collaborate that I spoke a little bit earlier are built right into OnPoint PCR, allowing for client collaboration to seamlessly flow through your engagement. So from this foundation, OnPoint PCR incorporates an integrated trial balance and lead sheet capabilities. For many firms, those tools exist independently from their methodology, engagement binder, and client collaboration tools. But with OnPoint PCR, these tools are built in the same platform, allowing for smooth workflow and more capable integration across engagements. The trial balance includes several importing options. Once imported, provides a simple, clean view of your trial balance, categories, subcategories, and accounts. And the system generates lead sheets automatically from your trial balance assignments. Lastly, OnPoint PCR helps tackle some of those challenges around quality with automated report and letter drafting. Though the firm has the ultimate responsibility to ensure that all work adheres to both professional standards as well as the firm's own standards around quality, OnPoint PCR really helps connect the dots between information entered into the methodology and the desired output of letters and reports. So for instance, if you indicate in engagement setup that you'll be using GAAP reporting framework, the engagement letter and financial statement report will automatically display around GAAP reporting, since many compliance issues resolve around reporting and documentation. This level of integration will help firms further faster in creating letters and reports of higher quality. All these tools help address these challenges faced by firms offering PCR services. So now that you've seen some of these key differentiators for OnPoint PCR, hopefully you have connected with how the product helps drive efficiency, quality, value, and offering prep comp and review services. Efficiency can be seen in how the methodology gets you started quickly on an engagement, builds out what you need as you work, and automates language updating on letters and reports. It can also be seen through more effective client collaboration and more automation. High quality work comes through how integrated AI CPA guidance puts guardrails around the engagement, which keeps you moving forward and focused on only what is applicable to the engagement. It also comes from standardizing how the firm approaches the different levels with clients as well. And value surfaces throughout your customer's experience in working with you in a centralized, transparent communication channel around the engagement. All of these factors really help position you for future growth, continued success, and provide a significant opportunity for you to further the trust your clients have in you to leverage technology in a way that helps everyone work more efficiently and securely. So as I shared in the beginning, we also wanted to share some of the incredible content and resources that have been developed that are available to everyone within the Maryland Society, for all the firms out there as well. These are the two links that you can see that are being referenced. I really want to pinpoint into a distributed, more virtual CPA firm and A&A practice. Again, this has been available. We created this. It's been released since May. A lot of really great content. Urge you to take a look at this, see what might be valuable for you and your firm, depending on where your journey is. I get a lot of information around client interaction, staff and team engagement, technology resources. I'll provide us some information on a special offer that we have with our Rivio platform. And then transitioning to a distributed CPA firm, some education videos. And these are some videos that came directly from our most recent conference, DCPA. Again, as you can see, we got some great content around remote working audit firm discussion. It's going to kind of share some of the key ones. So again, some really great podcasts, videos, engagement letters, such a really hot topic today. I kind of shared a little bit about the automation with OnPoint PCR, but check out these podcasts, these videos. These are very short videos that you can view at your leisure. All this information is, obviously completely free and available. These are just some example of some videos on some articles, 10 real reasons to go and or stay remote. This is what I wanted to share. We have a great offer on Rivio, providing free access through the end of September 30th. So definitely check that out. This is just some additional information regarding Rivio. Again, excellent tool, free access. Got to sign up by June 30th, but access through the end of September 30, 2020. These are just some additional resources for you. Thank you very much. Have a great conference. Bye-bye.